MLB Network has baseball from the Emerald State. Safeco Field in Seattle. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Mariners. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Brantley stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Down the third baseline. Seager has it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
No balls and 1 strike. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Indians leave 1. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, center fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. Davis is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third. Harold
Reynolds will be the next to bat. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A bouncer to the left side. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 1-1. It's taken for strike 2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Francisco Lindor goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 pitch on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Gene Segura.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. Lindor is there. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Second baseman.
Standing in, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Ben Gamble.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. Kluber gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started, but to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Batting seventh, right fielder.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. And he puts it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Edgar Martinez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Haniger at second with 2 down. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Hit out towards second. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. But the Mariners draw first blood here on the solo home run. We've played 2. It's 1-0 Seattle. Striding in for the Indians, Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway. 0-1 the count. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Griffey waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Batting ninth, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Now at the plate, Francisco Mejia. In there, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
Mejia swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away. Don't be shocked if he comes in with something.
Bases are empty, one man out. Liner toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
How about it?
Here's Rajay Davis now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. In there, strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Here now is Mike Zunino as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Takes this the other way to right, and Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had it any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Ready for another chance. Ken Griffey Jr. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Griffey is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in the sport, and it doesn't matter right-handed or left-handed pitching. He's one of the elite threats with a bat in his hands.
Yeah, barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many hours you put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put barrel on baseball consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Kluber's ready. Here it is on 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball's in there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Seager near the bag at third. 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone. 1-2 now.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Cano with it at second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 home. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Francisco Lindor would be next. Gamble will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Leading off the Mariners' 4th inning, designated hitter, Harold Reynolds.
Here comes the first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2,
Gene Segura standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
On a great time to pitch out, as he'll be thrown out easily at second. Huber steps into his windup. 1-0 on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Cano. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center, and that's in there, base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2-out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
A pitch out, the throw, and they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. A ball and a strike. Haniger stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Edgar Martinez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, He's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world. Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working. Here comes the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch on its way. Here's Cano now at second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, Kyle Seager, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone! A solo home run here for Kyle Seager. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Next for Seattle, Gene Segura. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. First delivery to him on the way. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. To second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Ben Gamble. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First offering on its way. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here comes the 1-0. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Line towards center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Mike Clevenger gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he's back standing. Standing in now, Mitch Haniger. He swings and grounds it to short. Kipnis on to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hit hard to third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Francisco Mejia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Popped him up. Martinez has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder.
the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Rajay Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1. The high fastball is in there.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you've got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Indians go down. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
The catcher,
Here now is
3,
Mike Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Davis. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
24.
So back to the top of the Seattle lineup. Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. High pop up. Ramirez on the move. And he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kyle Seager. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. But the Mariners add to their lead. Here's Michael Brantley, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Segura is there. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is what he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Now batting.
The first pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Popped him up. Martinez waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. Still 8-0. Digging in once again, Harold Reynolds. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1. Strike 2 swinging.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Lindor into shallow left. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 8 runs on 13 hits and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, second baseman, Robinson.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Up next for
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Brantley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready for another chance. Lonnie Chisenhall, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Out to short for Segura. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Roy, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and it's solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher. Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now a snap move over to first. Back in standing. Comes set, and the 0-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Look at our line score there from Safeco Field in Seattle. And thus far, local fans have had a lot to cheer about as their Mariners lead this one here in the 8th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
2 balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Kipnis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Popped him up. Martinez in foul ground. And no one will get this one. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Haniger. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Davis moving in, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
In the dirt here. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Ken Griffey Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. Uh-oh, he missed it. Henniger is on his way home. He will score as they extend their lead even further. Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Seager trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. From the stretch, and there he goes towards second. Strike called, now the throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. The 1-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Brentley retreats to the track, and he'll put this. Ready to start the 9th as we get a stunning shot there of the Seattle skyline on a great night for baseball. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Left fielder, Michael.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air out to center field. And Junior's there to make the play for route number 2. Ready once again, Jose Ramirez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He makes the catch, and the Mariners move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 9-0